Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully we can all hear me. I hope I'm not too loud. Let me just tweak that a little bit. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. It's nighttime here on the island. Why don't we restart so we can get into daytime? But yeah, what was I gonna say? We got some quests we've been working on. You can hear me. Good. Great, great. We were having a little bit of a problem last time, due to Linux audio routing and not supporting my audio interface. Well, it kind of does, but it's fine. It worked out. We got audio. All right, so last time we worked on some cannons. Actually, let me show you the cannons because they've had a little bit of progress since I was last looking at that. So here we are on the ship. And if we go down the deck below, sorry, I think the sound for the game is a little bit high. Let me just bring that down a little bit. So if we go down here, whoopsies, we have the gun deck, and we can see that we have some bronze cannons. We can now fire them. Great. We also have this hold down here, which might be tough to get in and out of, but let's get back up here. Alright. We gotta go to shore, because I wanted to show off some of the quests we've been working on and what we're gonna work on today, which is to make more of them. So if we go down here, we have Vinny, who is actually not who we care about today. We care about Connor because we can actually do a quest with him now. So let's go over to Connor. And his animations are a little bit screwed up because of some Blender issue that I'm currently working with figuring out. But he does have all of them. Okay, so he does this stuff. But we actually ignore some of the dialogue. It doesn't quite make sense all the time. But we know where his crew is. So he can follow us. And so before I had a sort of, you could unite some of the crew members of the pirates that were stuck on the island, but you had to do it in a specific order, and it didn't work for everyone. But now all of the pirates that are on the island do actually they do actually work for this quest. So why don't we show him the way? So he's actually going to follow us. This is why I need to give him animations and stuff, because he needs to actually do the quest. So we're actually gonna just do the quest. I might teleport to speed things up, but basically, theoretically, you would already know where you're going if you told him to follow you, but Carmen happens to be over here, and I know that, but the player would figure that out later. Otherwise, actually, why don't we just tell him? We'd be like, what do you need? I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna turn back. So he's gonna turn back. He's having a little bit of trouble walking, but it's fine. Then, theoretically, we would discover that, the Carmen is over here. She's sitting underneath that tree. I hope that should be obvious. So, actually, I forgot, I do have soda today. Well, I'm stretching the definition of soda. This looks like beer, but it's not actually beer. This is, this is kvass. This is, I'm going to Eastern Europe today. Holy shit, the, friggin' seagull absolutely, annihilated my eardrums there. Anyway, so this is from Eastern Europe. This is particularly from the nation of Ukraine. Hello to all my Ukrainian viewers. I'm sure there's some of you. Yeah, anyway, let's open it up. Let's give it a shot. It's a beverage made of, like, it's non-alcoholic, by the way. It looks like it might be alcoholic, but it isn't. It's made of, like, stale bread, from what I understand, and, like, it's for, like, it's, yeah. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. We'll see. Oh. That's interesting. It kind of tastes a bit like... It's not that sweet. It tastes a bit like beer, but a little bit more sour. And a little bit more sweet. But also no alcohol. But, because, why don't we drink this a little bit out of my Ukraine mug here? Slava Ukraine, by the way. It's dark brown, if you can see. But anyway. We gotta talk to Carmen here. Okay. Talk. So, okay. I can't see anyone else that's lost my crew. Well, who is in your crew? Is Yusuf, the quartermaster. And there's Ramon. Pierre, the scoundrel. And also Connor, the cook. And finally, can't forget about Jack, the ship's cat. Let me know if you see any of them. Okay, so we can actually just tell her that we have seen the crew, because we have seen some of the crew. So she's gonna follow us. Now, this is kind of basically just an escort quest, which means that I'm gonna have to tweak it to make it less annoying, because I know people, like... People tend to think escort quests are, like, super annoying, which I get, but I've actually not had much trouble with her getting stuck or lost or whatever. She seems to, or, like, attacked. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to send it to playtesters to see how well that works, but hopefully, if I coded everything right, and the AngelScript code that I wrote is not great, to be honest. Like, it's kind of messy. I think a lot of game scripts tend to be really messy. But anyway, we can bring her over here. And so, why don't we talk to her? Thanks for helping me find some of my crew. Okay, great. So she did find Connor here. Connor's dialogue options have not changed. But I should make it so that it says more of your crew, not just your crew. But I think... I mean, we can work on that today after we sort of... But let's do the quest, just to... We can double check that everything actually works. Alright, so... Carmen, I've seen more of your crew. Why don't you follow me? Let's go. So now they both follow. Both of them are following us. But we don't actually... I mean... I do... Okay, so I'm going to bring them to Yusuf. Because I know where he is. So we're going to sort of journey across the island. And they're both following me. They seem to manage to not get stuck, which is good. But we can sort of... What happens if you fight while they're following you? Well, we can show that. Hola, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, okay, wait. Where's the... There's a pig. There's a pig around here somewhere. I just heard him. Where is he? I think the pigs are... Sorry, they're not pigs, they're peccaries. But, like, I think they're a little loud. Where are they? It's a little hard to see at night. But we will get into a fight. Yeah, actually, we're gonna be There's a fight on the way to Yusuf, so we'll get into a fight. So I do have to say, the kvass is very good. It is very beer-like. Yeah, so if you get an opportunity to try it, I would definitely drink that again. Oh, I don't have a weapon, but we'll see. Or we can just escape. But basically, what's gonna happen is that they aren't gonna be attacked. The enemies are only gonna attack me, which I do want to expand the AI so that they fight alongside me, which would be cool. But I just haven't got around to that yet. And I think that's going to be a pretty complicated thing, but let me just check that they're still... Yeah. And they catch up, and we can... I'm not lost, so never mind. Keep following. Okay, there's a skeleton up here. So we can show that. So if we get into a fight... Come on. Can't you... There you go. He's gonna... Shit. I think I'm just gonna have to run away. But anyway, he doesn't attack them. He only attacks me. Which is, like, I guess a little bit weird, but, like, you know. I don't want these guys dying, because that would be really annoying for the player, I think. Will the crew be companions that you can take to fight Leviathan? I would like to do that. I think that would be a good idea. Okay. So. We can, bring this guy over here. Find Yusuf. A little bit of an audio transition there that kind of sucked, but I'll have to fix that. Okay, so here we are at the pirate camp. There is actually something interesting that triggers here. So, let's talk to Yusuf. Thanks for bringing the captain. Come back here if you find any more. We're gathering the crew here. Okay, so bye. Just gonna look around. Yes, this is the pirate camp. There is one hut here. And just so that I don't waste all the time, doing this quest, I'm gonna quickly just teleport so that I can speed this up. Okay, so we're gonna find... Here we go. Here's, Pierre. Okay, so we're gonna help him get out. Oh, ouch. Got stuck in the fire. In order to do that, I'm gonna need a bomb. So I'm gonna spawn myself a bomb. Just for, sorry, here. Just for expedience. There are other ways we can get them, but, just that we can test this, I'm gonna... So, we're gonna blow this up. Ow, he ran into the fire. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Uh-oh. His pathfinding is being a little bit messed. Probably... Alright. Okay, so there's some stuff I need to tweak with the pathing, apparently. Gonna have to work on that. But anyway, so, let's talk to Pierre. So, he has something for me because we helped him get over the thing. He gives me a pistol. Here's some ammunition to get you started. Pistol ball, okay. It takes a ton to reload, so make sure you do that ahead of time. Okay, great. We have our gun. But, why don't we tell him, thanks for getting me out of that hole, you found some of my crew... Wait. Oh, there's a bug. He's not supposed to have said that. But anyway, the effect is the same. We know where the crew is, follow me, show me the way. Okay, cool. So, I'm just gonna select both of us, and then I'm gonna teleport to, and both of us are selected, so we're both teleporting. We're gonna teleport to Yusuf, because, that's where we are headed. Alright. He committed mutiny, it seems. Who did? I did? Anyway, so we're gonna talk to a Yusuf. Okay. We're gathering the crew here. Wait a second. I need to check something. Okay, so it looks like some script was supposed to get triggered and did not. So let me... Clearly there are still bugs in this quest. But, okay, so... Okay, but I want to talk to Carmen. Okay. Come back here if you need anything. Okay, bye. There was a thing that was supposed to spawn in, but it didn't. Hello, Incentia, by the way. Why did Pierre commit mutiny? I don't understand. But yeah, we're gonna we're gonna find the last crew member here. Which is Ramon. He's the guy that, I don't know what's going on with that, warning there. We'll have to look into it. But anyway, we actually do have a, there's an interesting window I have for debugging certain things, which is the quest, like, it's the data inspector. Basically, we have data per each quest. Oh, okay, that's the mutiny. I get it. Okay, so basically, we're actually storing, like, which group each person is in, so they can actually create smaller groups and all come together. But anyway, okay, so the quest is not complete because Ramon is not in the group with them all. He's not in group 2. So when we get Ramon in group 2, that quest complete is going to trigger true. So let's talk to Ramon. Okay, nice views. Oh. I can't, okay. He doesn't have the option. So let's actually add that option right now. Because, you know. Let's go to Ramon.as. Yeah, he doesn't have the dialogue option to follow me. So I'm gonna copy that from Connor so we can finish the script. Okay, so let's add this option. Okay, so option 4, we'll call it. Ramon. And we're just gonna use the same dialogue as Connor. The mountains are cool. Thank you. Spent a lot of code making that terrain system. It's pretty good. Anyway, so I think we need to copy this is following function because that needs to be implemented. For Ramon. So we're just gonna basically it's gonna be the same function except the names are gonna be Ramon. Okay. So if he's not following us, he's gonna have this dialogue option. I know where your crew is, follow me. And then we're gonna actually copy this. We're literally gonna copy this function for Ramon as well, which is just a different set of dialogue options, and we're gonna also rename it for Ramon instead of Connor. So we are gonna... What do you need? Okay, I'm lost. Great. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna literally copy that because it's the same shit. I need to like factor some of this out because I am doing a lot of duplicated code. Follow me and I'll make you fishers of people? I'm not sure what you mean, Paul, by fishers of people. Hi, Paul, by the way. All right, that's gonna go right here. So it's gonna give you other dialogue options if you do that. And then now we need to handle this one. Okay, so actually it can't be dialogue option 4. It could be dialogue option 8, I guess. There's a lot of dialogue options, eh? We love fishing for men. Matthew 4:19. Okay. All right. Ramon, fun. I know your curious. Follow me. Okay, so in case of 8, dialogue option 8. I really need to have a better way of handling this. I'm gonna do this. So this is gonna be Ramon group. And then Ramon. Okay, so he's gonna, and once again, the dialogue options are gonna have to be tweaked, but I think that should do. Let me just quickly go over it, make sure there's nothing terribly wrong here. All right, I think now let's go back into here, and let's reload. Okay. Okay, I know where your crew is. Follow me. Show me the way. Okay, cool. So he's following us. Great. Oh, let's actually see. He doesn't have a swim animation, I don't think. So this is going to be kind of funny. Yeah. I dig the new camera angle. Thank you. Thank you. I think the lighting is a bit better this way. Yeah. I can't believe Jake doesn't know the Bible. I don't know the verses names off by heart. No, of course I don't. Yeah, anyway. So you can see that his swimming animation doesn't exist. So he's making a weird idle pose in the water. That is something I will have to fix later. But anyway, he's gonna follow us with his running animation. That's an iconic verse, buddy. You should know it. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna jump over this way to Yusuf, because that's where the camp is. So we'll go back to the pirate camp. All right. So he's following us. Alright, so now he's joined the crew. So thanks for getting the crew back together. This is going to be our base of operations. Okay, bye. One moment. Okay, so can we talk to Carmen? Thanks for helping me find Yusuf. We're gonna make... Okay, bye. Okay, jeez. Ow! I'm getting attacked by this thing. Okay. Oh, shit, my gun's not even loaded. I guess I'll just have to... I can't even pistol whip him with it. Ah! I'm getting attacked. I need a weapon. Alright, anyway, so as you can see, there's, Bible study, so... Oh, God. Alright, let's load this gun so we can actually shoot the friggin' javelino. Okay, seems to fucked off, but I'm just gonna wait until I have the gun loaded. I think that the gun might one-shot the Javelina. We'll see. Alright. So. Where's this guy? Yep. We got some meat. Anyway. I'm just gonna take a look at... Okay, so there was something that was supposed to happen when we completed the quest, and we can verify that, that in fact the quest is complete, because, in the data inspector here, it has set that, flag correct. A blessed Odyssey. The Odyssey is already blessed. Alright, so let's quit. Okay, so there... Let me kind of, like, look through the code here to show you what was supposed to happen. So if we go to Carmen.as, there is a little thing here, which we're supposed to spawn a prefab, when she finds Yusuf, which, gives her a little shelter next to Yusuf's. Because the idea was I wanted you to, like, build up the pirate camp as you bring more people there. Which would be cool, because then you could have, like, a little town, and people like towns in RPGs, I think. But, for some reason, this thing didn't spawn. So let me first verify that that spawner actually exists in the, in the prefabs folder. Where is it? It's called Carmen Shelter Spawner. Okay. So it does exist, and it creates an ent spawner. Interesting. And then the ent spawner spawns Carmen's shelter. Okay, so let me just... Let's start and let's spawn the thing and make sure that that actually works. And then we'll see if it's a script issue or not. Okay, so if we find Carmen's... Carmen's Shelter Spawner. Put it there. Now... it's not going to spawn until we go away. That's the whole idea. So, we do have... Oh. That's... Okay, so does it not have a name? Oh. Okay, we need to give it a name. That's probably not the problem, but we'll see. I'm gonna save the prefab. Okay, so let's go back into the prefab. Okay, we just gave it a name. That's probably not the problem. But anyway, so if we walk out of here and okay. And then we go back. So Carmen, okay, so we did spawn. Okay, so now Carmen's shelter spawned, which is what I wanted to happen. For some reason, it didn't happen in... I think I might know why that happened. Okay, so... It spawned Carmen's shelter, which is what I wanted. Right? And... There's a little book in there, which is an item. So... What I think is the problem is, somehow this function... is not doing what it's supposed to. So I'm going to go into scripting.cpp. And we're going to find the spawn prefab here. And I'm going to put a breakpoint in there. We'll see if that gets hit. All right. So, I'm just gonna trigger Carmen's quest real quick, and then we're going to head over there. So, talk to Carmen, and we ask her who's in her crew, and then I've seen your crew, follow me. Okay, so now we're following, so now I can just teleport us over there. Whoopsies. Okay. And we have that breakpoint, so whoopsies. Yeah, so she's following us. We'll find Yusuf. Okay. So no breakpoint was hit, but let's see if the... No, so... Interesting. Okay, so they did not spawn Carmen's shelter. Maybe it's some random entity name. I don't know. No, it doesn't appear to be. So, somehow that would imply, I think, that, unless my breakpoint isn't working, which is possible, because, let's find Carmen.as. This new location thing does not equal this. So, So let's go to the function update following, which is defined in findpirates.as. And while we're doing that, I'm going to put on the streaming music, just so we have a little bit of a backing track here. Anyway, so what does this function return? It's gonna return one of these, hopefully. So I'm gonna add a... I'm just gonna add a little, some logging in here so we can see. Alright, found Yusuf. And this is gonna log spawned shelter. Alright, so let's go back and find Carmen. Go through the dialogue again. Come on. Why can't... Oh, her script isn't compiling. What do you mean there's no log? Oh, it's not log F, it's out F. Whoopsies. So now if we... Okay, cool. Her thing compiled now. And there's a guava bouncing on her head. Okay, so go through dialogue. One moment. I've seen your crew follow me. Okay, let's go. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so let's see what happens on the console. Okay, so she finds the thing. So we got found Yusuf here. So that's interesting. It returned Oh, shit. It's probably this one here. So it's because we probably already set the new group to be Yusuf's group. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll do auto old group equals this just before this function. And then if the new location does not equal the old location. Now, let me kill the game here. If I do that, that's the... Okay, so my condition was wrong, basically. Keep drinking my kvass. Very good. Okay. So, now, I believe... If we talk to Carmen... Okay, who is in your crew? Blah, blah, blah. Ramon, Pierre, all these guys. Cool, cool, cool. I've seen your crew, follow me. Okay, let's go. Okay, we'll teleport to Yusuf. Okay, there we go. We hit the breakpoint. That means it's working. So we can see in our logs we have found Yusuf and spawn shelter. So, now if I leave, okay, so I think I'm out of the area now. Just to be sure. I think it's 200 meters is the threshold for leaving the area for this thing. So if I come back... Hey, there we go. Now we have another shelter. Which she has not spawned at. So... I'm gonna now... I should make her teleport to it. Also, her animation's a little bit broken because the hill is at a slope. But we do have, now, another hut. Which is pretty cool. So, a couple things now. There was some weird dialogue with, Pierre. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that now. So, the problem, I believe, now if I go to Pierre... So we talked to him, blah, blah, blah. He's still in the hole, so he won't do any of this yet. But let's spawn the bomb. Oh, God, sorry. Not in the objects, in the prefabs bomb. Okay, we got our bomb. Gonna now throw it at the... This hut needs some accessories, barrels of rum. Yeah, I mean, I think that would go in, Pierre's, whatchamacallit, hut. So we can add that. But, we can add some more huts for all the other pirates that we're gonna have. Okay, so... He works, and that path seems fine, but... Okay, so... Talk to Yusuf. He has something for me. You can have one of my pistols. Great. Ammunition. Take some time. Okay. Take some time to reload. Blah, blah. And now if we talk to him, he says, thanks for getting me out of that hole. And you found some of my crew too. But he's not supposed to know that yet because we're not with them. So what I need to do is I need to find Pierre's script. And we are gonna crew. So he says you found some of my crew too. So is Pierre group is equal to none? What is Pierre's group then? That would okay. So we're gonna look at the data inspector again, and find pirates group. Yusuf's group is 2. Pierre's group is 0. Interesting. Per quest. That's 0, which is what it is. So what happens if we talk to him again? His group, Pierre group is 0. You found... Okay. Am I looking at the right variable? Why is it not taking this path? Oh! It's the, it's because I didn't, it's because these two dialogue options have the same, ID. That's why. So I think if I fix that, now it should work. So let me see. So instead of mention lost crew and mention lost, this is going to have to be mention lost crew found some. And just as long as these have a different ID, then I think it'll be fine. So now if I go back to Pierre and I reload the script, okay, now he says, I wonder if the rest of my crew made it to the islands. You see Captain Batista earning my crew, tell me. Okay, so I do know where his crew is, so show me the way. Okay, cool. So, you can come with me. We're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go to Yusuf. And here we go. So, what we should do is we should also make a little shelter sort of hut for Pierre. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate we're gonna duplicate Yusuf's hut and make one for Pierre. Actually, you know what? For now, I think we can get away with just using using Carmen's hut, but we actually okay, we need to find the place to put it. So we do actually need to duplicate Yusuf's hut for a minute. Because this is sort of, I guess, a limitation of the editor, but we do need to just copy-paste some raw numbers for location information. So I'm going to duplicate the lean-to here, just for a minute, so I can place it. I'm going to teleport it over here, and just give it a good orientation and position. So that's good for, okay, so I'm going to now look at this transform. I need to literally just copy-paste these numbers into the script for now, because there's no better way to do it. But, what I can do is I can go to Carmen's script. I can go into Pierre's script. And I can basically just paste it. So if, okay, we actually need to do the whole thing where we get the old location as well, so we can see if we've actually moved. Oh, wait, this is not the right function, my bad. It needs... It's in update here. Actually, we don't need this, we don't need this statement here. But we do need this. And we need the old location as well. And that's going to be Pierre. Okay, so if the new location for Pierre is at Yusuf's camp, then we are going to spawn a shelter for him. So we need to copy the position, which, sorry, let's, I'm just gonna move this off to the side for a minute so I can, more easily do that. So, the position is 125, blah, blah, blah. F. Everything's F because it's all floats. And then the orientation is, this Quaternion. Do not attempt to understand what these numbers mean. You'll not figure it out. Quaternions are kind of odd. But, okay, that's saved. So now, I believe, if we run this, we can yeah, we want to get Pierre over to the shelter. So we're gonna spawn our bomb again so we can bust him out of here. One second. Did it? Oh, there we go. I don't know why that had a delay on it. A little odd, but that's fine. Okay, so he's getting out of here. What are you stuck on? What's his... Did I pause at a weird spot? Oh, his script isn't compiling. That would explain it. Okay, so it was just some bad now. Can I reload that? Can I reload that? Maybe if we talk to him. Okay, well, that was busted. We can't actually... I'm gonna have to reload because I busted the script. And the game is in an we were soft locked, unfortunately. But now the script is repaired. Like, I think it shouldn't soft lock, but this is just something you gotta like do a lot of testing, I guess. So let's go straight to Pierre. Get our bomb. Blow up the thing. Okay. Okay, so now his script is working. Okay, cool. We're not soft locked. Now he comes... Okay. He's having a little bit of trouble, but I think he'll figure it out. There we go. There we go. Pathfinding is a hard problem. Well, I mean, finding the paths is not hard. Making sure they don't get fucked up is the hard part. Alright, you can have one of my pistols. Here we go. Ammunition. Okay, it can take some time to reload. Okay, cool. So, now, if we teleport over this way... Actually, we should have selected ourselves as well. We can teleport both of us over to Yusuf, and that should be good to test the... Okay, cool. Where's he going? Oh, I didn't... Okay, what? Oh, I didn't actually tell him... I know where your crew is, follow me! Okay, cool. I shouldn't have teleported. Okay, so now he does the thing. Now, if I leave, hopefully this will have spawned the shelter that I wanted. Cool. We now have a shelter for Pierre. So I do think that's pretty cool if we have, like, everybody gets a new little, little shelter. And we can add, like, little ornaments to it as well if we wanted to. Okay, so... I'm gonna restart this just so we can reset from base, like, nothing. And I'm just gonna tweak some of the terrain. Oh, shit. I needed to actually... Shit, I should, Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We can just do that again. I actually shouldn't have reset. Okay. I can do that again. I have to do the whole process. Bomb. Alright. Yeah. Come with me. And no, you're stuck on this. Okay, let me take a look at the paths. So, let's look at show navigation paths. Show nav mesh. That's what I want to see. Why is he running out? There's nothing, there's no nav mesh over there. I don't know why he's walking that way. Okay, so once he's on the nav mesh, he seems to... Oh! Oh, that's an issue. I think I see the issue. The issue is that the nav mesh to the place he's going hasn't been generated yet. Why is it... Oh! Interesting. So for some reason we're not generating nav meshes fast enough, I guess. Yeah, it seems to only generate a nav mesh where the player is. Interesting. That's something that I can, that I'm gonna have to dig into. But, okay, let's turn to my word, blah, blah, pistol, okay, cool. Ammunition, okay, talk to you again. I know where the crew is, follow me. Okay, cool. Take us both. I'm gonna turn off the nav mesh display. Okay, go down here. Go to Yusuf. Okay, nice to be back with the crew. Okay, cool. Everybody's happy. Let's get out of here. Wait for the thing to spawn. Come back. The hut should be spawned while we weren't looking. And it is. Okay, I just wanted to take this opportunity to work on the terrain around the hut. So, wait, where's my objects? Here they are. Terrain. Okay, I'm gonna start painting now. I'm gonna go to flatten. We're just gonna flatten this area so that the, and subtract a bit as well. So we have more space for the little hut here. And this is the next thing is very important. I don't want to click this save button because that's gonna save the game in a weird state because we've already started quests and things like that. I'm just gonna save the height map, which is what I just modified. So that's just saving the terrain. Nothing else. And did that? Okay, it's cool. So now I can quit. That's just what I wanted to do. Okay, so interesting. I need to... We need to... So that quest pretty much more or less works. There's a couple things that need to be, like, tweaked with it, but I think it's more or less okay. So, now... I think I might need some kind of system... Because, like, there's going to be test quests that rely on other quests, because, if we talk to Carmen, we will note something interesting she says. Because you found all those pirates, right? But, and that gave us quest complete. But if we ask her who was in the crew, she mentions somebody else. Connor the cook, of course. Finally, I can't forget about Jack. He's the ship's cat. So what could be going on with the ship's cat? That's a good question. That I asked myself. Well, he is here. But I'm gonna make it so that that quest relies on us finishing the previous quest. So, so I might need some way to, deal with, Mr. P? What? I don't know what you're saying, Sarah. You're gonna need to clarify that. Anyway. The cat does exist, but I'm gonna need, like, as I have more quests that depend on other quests, I'm gonna need a way to, like, debug the quests without having to complete the previous quests. So I might need some, that's the cat. That's the noise the cat makes when you pet. Okay. Alright. We have a cat. And we have this dude. And listen. Listen for the cat. Come on. Speak, cat. There we go. Alright. So... Why can't I talk to... Okay, he has some broken ship. I need to fix Luca's quest. So, Luca.as. Maybe I don't include this? Is that okay? Oh, no, I have to include that. Oh, well, it's okay, because... Okay, so this is the problem. It's that I don't define this variable find pirates quest. I think if I just do that, it'll be fine. Okay, so now, if I reload the quest here... Sorry, reload the script here. Okay, cool. I think I'm the only trader on the island. So, let's just go through the dialogue here. Wow, I hadn't noticed. He's a skeleton. Get with the program, kid. Of course I'm a skeleton. I'm dead. The dysentery got me. Take it from me. It's not a fun way to go. Anyway, you want to buy some of my shit? It's hard enough as... Okay, so anyway... he does have things for sale, and you can buy pistols and bombs from... Sorry, you can buy pistol balls and bombs from him, which is important, because you do need a way to infinitely... Like, you need a way for the player to get pistol balls and bombs, besides just finding them places, because, like, eventually, they're gonna have found all the pistol balls and bombs. So, because it's a resource, you do need a way to actually buy it. So, that's why I added him. But, what was I going to say? So, I don't have any money. It doesn't look like you can afford it. Okay, cool. But he does have a nice kitty. Thanks, he's not my cat. He wandered up here a few days ago. That said, I don't mind having a little company around here. It's lonely being a skeleton. Anyway, you want to buy some of my stuff? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with his dialogue. Maybe it's not as funny to everybody else, but I don't know. I think he's good. Alright, so... we need some way to get this guy over to, the pirates camp. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make a save file after I finish the pirates quest. That would make it easy to test things. Oh, actually, I think I might have one. Okay, there's an autosave. Where's this autosave? It's in front of... Where's this one? Okay. I think if I just load all these autosaves, one of them will be the right one. Hey, there we go. So the pirates quest is complete. But I'm being attacked by this guy. So let's talk to Carmen. Actually, let's get this guy to fuck off for a second. Okay, so let's talk to Carmen, if we can figure that out. No, Connor, not... I need some way of dealing with this when you're near, like, a bunch of different, characters to highlight which one you're gonna actually talk to. Because it is kind of annoying. It says talk, but it doesn't actually show you which one you're gonna talk to. So that is something I will have to handle somehow. Thanks for helping me find you. You're gonna make camp here. Please come back if you need anything. Okay. We need to rewrite her dialogue. Because I feel like at this point, she should mention, she should mention Jack the cat. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have now. So we have the Find Pirates quest, and in the Find Pirates quest, there is a little flag that says quest complete, right? So we can check that and give her some alternate dialogue when we see her. So, this is all the thing, and so this is if she's at camp. But, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... Yeah, so if the Pirates quest is complete, she's at camp. But I'm just trying to think, like, could any of these... I'm just gonna make it be a separate if statement here. So if Find Pirates Quest .quest complete, we're gonna give her some other dialogue, which is okay. So dialogue: Carmen, find Jack the cat. Okay. Actually, I mean, there's other things she should, but I'm gonna make her sort of just throw in the cat mention there, so that you know, like, oh, I still gotta find the cat. Wow. We are finally all back together. All of my crew are safe and sound. Except... give it a little bit of... I have no idea where Jack is. Give it a thing. By the way, this arrow just basically means that that the game is waiting for you to press enter. So it basically it's like it makes the dialogue stay on screen instead of continue to the next line, if that makes sense. And then I have no idea where Jack is. You know, a ship's cat is an important member of the crew. Sure. That's good, that's good. Okay, and then, save that, and then if we reload her script... Can you get a monkey? There are monkeys in the game. Hi, Ollie, by the way. So if we reload that, we talk to her. She says, wow, we're all back. All my... Okay, typo. I have no idea where Jack is. You know, a ship's cat is an important member of the crew. Okay. Also, she shouldn't have the more about the crew. I've seen more of your crew. So that should actually be in this. That should go in here. So this should not pop. None of these dialogue options should pop up once the quest is complete, I think. Okay, so let's reload that again. Actually, I need to rewrite this dialogue about the cat. Okay, we're all back. All of my crew are safe and sound. So, now reload. Wow, we're all back. Except, I have no idea where Jack is. Why can I not apparently type? I have no idea Jack is. I have no idea where Jack is. Okay, great. Apparently, the French kept them as pets on ship as a... Kept them on pets as ship a lot. Yeah, cats have always, actually, for a long time, been really important on ships, and that is because rats are a thing. And that's kind of, like, rats love to live on ships where there's, like, plenty of, like, grain in the hold and stuff like that. What's the name of the French guy stuck in a hole? It's Pierre. Pierre is the name of the Frenchman. But anyway, so we got our cat here. But we need to now... He's got the nice kitty, but he's not my cat. He wandered up here a few days ago. That said, I don't mind a little company around here. It's only being it's gone. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make it now. For Luca, because he mentions he's lonely. We should mention to him now that there's some other people on the island that he could come see. So I need to add some quests that are not escort quests, which is really funny. Like the quest that everybody hates the most, apparently. All right, so let's get the more music on. Okay. I'm Luca, banker from Gusa. Okay, so he mentions now that it's lonely being a skeleton. So, I'm gonna add some information to Luca's quest, which is Boole knows you are lonely. And false. So now once this can't hit the semicolon apparently, once this flag gets hit, now that's gonna tell us that what's worse, escort quests or fetch quests? I don't know, like I feel like escort quests get more hate. But I think like ultimately like it all depends on, in my opinion at least, like, what happens along the way. Because, like, ultimately all like, I feel like people only complain about quests when, like, when they're not interesting, right? Because it's like, you don't actually, like, the designer knows that it's a fetch quest or an escort quest or whatever, but, like, like, when players talk about quests they like, they never mention what type of quest it is. You know what I mean? Like, Sorry. So now we need to do... Is it character data? Character data. We need to set character.data knows you are lonely equals true. A couple fetch quests there and there are fine, especially if they lead to interesting locations or additional quests. Yes. Now I will say, I don't think any of my players have complained about the escort quests. Yet. If they're, but I do, like, I want to make most of the quests basically be about, like, going a fair distance, because, like, that's kind of the name of the game. You want to explore the island, right? Okay, so now that we set that trigger, we can give some additional dialogue options. Okay, so this is something I want to fix. Like, basically, I need to give every dialogue option a number, but the problem is that, like, that's annoying to keep track of. So, actually, it's going to add dialogue option 6. It's just an ID, right? Okay, so... Tell about pirate camp. Okay, so this is actually also gonna have to check if the other quest is complete. So, and find pirates quest complete. It's gonna be like I know some other people on the island. I know some other people on the island. Maybe you could come stay with us. Something like that. I don't know. Some other, you know, power of friendship and all that. On the island. Maybe you could come stay with us. These dialogue options might be a bit long, but we'll see. I don't know if I enabled text wrap for them. I probably should have. Are you gonna incorporate Sid Meier's style dancing missions? Yeah, so if you haven't played Sid Meier's Pirates, there's a dancing minigame in it, which is literally the same as the sword fighting minigame, and it's pretty fun. I don't know. Probably not. Probably no dancing in A Short Odyssey. But... Alright, so let's add his response to... Dialogue 6. So, dialogue option, Luca, join pirates. He's gonna say, really? Exclamation mark, question mark. Do you really mean it? I can stay with you? Okay, see, so he's like, I don't know, his kind of character, I guess the whole idea is that, like, he's kind of abrasive, but he's just like, you know, he just needs some friends. Because he's a skeleton, right? And everybody's, like, afraid of him, because he's a skeleton. Okay. And basically, this is how you're supposed to get the cat. Is the if you're following. Yeah. So why don't I finish typing this up and then we can go test that. And then I would really... Okay, how about instead of it being an escort quest, he just goes over... So you are in this game a silent protagonist, more or less, because like I just think it's kind of weird to he's a skeleton because the perfidious Dutch of the VOC starved him. Yeah, the perfidious Dutch did starve him. Actually, canonically, he's Ragusan. He's from the Republic of Ragusa in modern-day Croatia. Dubrovnik, I believe. What was I gonna say? They are just south of us on the beach? Okay, so I'm just gonna make him... You don't have to escort him, he's just gonna go, I think. Because I think we've got enough escorting in the quest line. They are just south of us on the beach. Okay. I will join them. Alright, and then I am going to set his... Oh, one moment. Follow entity, that's the thing I need to do. Okay, so... we need to find Yusuf, so find entity by name. This is broken. That should be Yusuf. That could have been a bug. So let's try this now. So he was Croatian or Italian speaking? Yeah, no, I mean, everybody speaks in English in this game. So, like, canonically, he would have probably been, like... He's a merchant from Ragusa. I guess he probably would have spoken both Italian and, whatever they would have called the language that is now called Croatian at the time. Yeah. South Slavic dialect. Yeah. Okay, so actually we need to load the autosave, I think. Cool. So this quest is complete. So let's see now if let's see. Okay, so customer, I've got the lowest price on the... Okay, cool. Nice kitty. Let's see if he does the... Okay. I know some... Okay, that's being cut off, but we can fix it. Rum time. I can stay with you. They're just south of us on the beach? Okay, I will... Okay. Oh, see, I forgot to... It should have killed the dialogue, but it didn't. Okay. Is he gonna swim? Let's see how the pathfinding does. I might need to make it more aggressive at avoiding the water. Yeah. He's just gonna swim. That's kind of funny. But he should take the cat with him is the thing. But right now the cat can't move. So what I'm gonna do is we gotta go back to the... We gotta make the cat into a character. So how do we do that? Alright. Let's go this way. Okay, no, actually, we want to be over here. So... I'm going to add component. I don't actually... We might run into some issues, but we'll see. It's going to be a character. Okay. The cat is now a character. He cannot climb, he cannot roll, and he will be kept up. He will not be kept upright. And And we'll see. That'll be fine. So, we also need to give him a friendly AI component. AI, friendly AI. And he does not have an interactable. Actually, you know what? Let's give him an interactable and a script, and he will say meow to you. We'll just do that. Script action. Okay, it's not finding. Okay, so, let's copy it from you. Interact, action, talk. And we're gonna give Jack a script. New text file, jack.as. I'm gonna open that in CLion. And we're gonna give him one function, which is talk. And give him a character name, Jack. And we're gonna make him say meow. Make the character drink some rum. Today? I don't think I can implement that today. That's gonna require some systems that haven't been implemented yet. So, but I mean, we could add rum. Rum is a thing that that could be done. Implement drunkenness. I mean, I could, but like, I feel like this is a thing. I actually hate drunkenness in games because it's like, it's an item that you can use, but there's never any reason to do it, right? Actually, one game that did drunkenness that I liked was Kingdom Come Deliverance, because there was this quest where you basically get drunk with the priest. Can you implement rum in the cooking system? Make it a cocktail? I mean, yeah, it's possible. Like, I just have to add recipes for the rum and cocktails. So this is going to be called Dialogue Jack Meow. And he's just going to say meow. That's it. Rum guava. Being drunk could increase your charisma. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, up to a point. Jack state. Okay, cool. Now, I believe if we end... what's this? Original test script / jack.as. Reload. There are errors. No matching symbol player. That's true, because we need to get the player entity here. Add fermenting minigames so you can make beer. So much realism. So much stuff I need to add. It could be a dice roll, whether or not it improves or hurts your charisma. Okay, so. We got Jack. Let's just test the script here with Jack. Oh, he doesn't have an interactable. One second. What was I adding? I was adding a game? No, utility. Ugh, it's being cut off. Utility. Oh no, items. Items interactable. Yes. You know, confusing. Anyway, let's save this. Okay, let's talk to Jack. Okay, apparently I can't talk to Jack. Why not? Because I do not have... Okay, because I didn't select the right function. Okay, now we talk to Jack. Meow. His animations are busted, but it's fine. Look at him. He's doing weird shit. That's good. Okay. So this is something we can do now. Is when Luca we should actually do, yeah, we can. Wait, let me think. Yes, we can make Jack follow Luca. Okay. He could sell Rakisha. Yeah, he could. I mean, I wonder if that was like a if that was a thing that people had back then. If that, I mean, probably something similar to it if they didn't have exactly that. All right, reload Luca. Wait, the script must have. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, let's load the autosave. Okay, now let's see what happens with Jack and Luca. If I tell... Making beer only takes a couple of days. It can be easy, yeah. Customer. I've got the lowest price. Okay. Okay. Nice kitty. He's not my cat. He wanted here for kids. That's it. I don't mind having a little company running. Okay, cool. So now I can tell him, okay, do you really mean it? I can stay with you. Okay. Oh, shit, I forgot to make the dialogue go away. But look, now Jack is following him backwards, which is little animation. Jack needs some animations because he doesn't have any at the moment, but this is kind of funny. It does work. The script does work. Although, let me just fix the thing here, because this, what I need to add is return to cancel the dialogue. That should work. And we don't need the break because we have a return. What is he doing with the cat? The cat's just following him because he's, the cat is scared. And it needs somebody to follow. But what's he doing here? It's some bugged out animation is what's happening here. So eventually he will reach the pirate camp. Let's see. Where's he going? Okay. The game's set in like 1600. Would this be post-Ottoman conquest of the Balkans? I want to say yes. I mean, I guess that would depend on how much you're talking about. Because, was it 1453 was the fall of Constantinople? So I imagine they, I imagine they expanded into the Balkans, like, pretty... I mean, I could find out, actually. Let's look at the Ottoman Empire, Ottoman Empire 1600. I think they probably did conquest. Because they were, like, fighting with, like, Austria and shit, weren't they? Okay, yeah, no, definitely. So we got Wikipedia article here. We got Ottoman Empire 1566. Definitely includes the Balkans. 14. Yeah, so they expanded into the Balkans pretty shortly after they conquered Constantinople. Interesting. So I need to see what's going on with the, why he's following... Why he's going through the... Why he's swimming, basically. So I'm going to save the... To make a quick save here. And then I'm going to go into navigation.cpp. And okay, because I'm supposed to have, reduced the... Like, there's, like... a cost function, and so it's supposed to be cheaper to okay, I see. So I think if I just multiply, I'm gonna multiply everything by 10. And see if that does anything. Yeah. Okay, so I'll load the save now. How's the kvass? The kvass is very good. Okay, I'm gonna actually take these guys. I'm gonna move them back here. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see if this, Okay, cool. Okay, so now... he's still walking into the water. Let's actually check if the water area... show nav mesh. Oh, because it hasn't generated the nav mesh for this area. Okay. Here's what I need to do. We need to make sure the nav mesh is actually being generated for, the thing. But, so I think I know what the issue is. So, if we go to main.cpp, I think friendlies don't generate, they are not generating nav meshes. So enemy. Oh, not main.cpp, gameworld.cpp. So enemy. Oh, sorry, let's get the, okay. Where's the nav mesh? Okay, so we have this function, update nav mesh tiles. And this basically, okay, so that's actually not what I wanted to look at. Let's go back to game world. Where are you? Navigation. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so what I'm gonna change this to is we now need to actually also build nav meshes for friendlies. So I think that's part of the reason why a lot of the skeletons love to swim, don't you know? Apparently so. His AI seems to think so. So friendly AI controller. And I'm gonna remove this here, and I'm gonna actually. So we do if AI dot. Wait, why can't I? Oh, AI dot current state, which is a. It's a whatchamacallit. Here's what we can do. We can do dot has. Wait, what's the function? Could AI? Yeah, no, it's we're using friggin' neural networks, like deep learning to do the fucking game AI. No, it's AI is like it's the old school term. The term referenced in this book. Game Programming AI by Example, which is the best resource that I have found for learning about, like, old school game AI, like, before all this, like, deep learning bullshit and, like, you know, ChatGPT slop. Yeah, we're... what was I gonna say? Is it holds alternative? Like, for STID variant, yeah, it's hold alternative. That's what I was looking for. Obsolete AI. It's definitely not obsolete when it comes to video games. So it's gonna be AI.current state, and the friendly follow int. So if we're in the int following state, yeah, before the tech bros hijacked the term, exactly. Okay, we're just gonna build the nav mesh for this friendly AI. So now, if we get back into the game, all right. If the game's gonna build, because, you know, we're doing C++, you know, we take some time, especially with optimizations, which must be enabled for us to get a decent frame rate. Come on. 9 out of 11? 9/11? Oh no, shit. Yeah. There we go. Game's going. Let's pause that music. Okay, so let's load our quick save. And where are these fuckers? These guys didn't actually have state that shows that they're still following something, so I gotta... Alright, come on. Hey, okay. Now you guys can go. Okay. Now, let's see if they're actually generating nav meshes. So I think this should fix the issue where Pierre would run into the rock as well. There were 2 wizard towers before. Yeah. Alright. Let's just follow him. See where he goes. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if he's actually generating tiles, which he appears to be. Because when he now crosses this tile, he's gonna hopefully create... Yeah, he creates a new one. So let's see what... Is he gonna just go right into the water, or is he gonna turn? No, he's going right into the water again. And then he slows down, obviously, which makes sense. But maybe he's gonna... He is still taking a more direct path. Okay. The Wizard Trade Center. I mean, now that's a pretty cursed, like, interpretation of the wizard. But, I got this idea in my head and I can't get it out. And that, you know, hundreds of years from now, this island will later be known as Little St. James. But, and I can't get that out of my head. You love the cat. The game needs more cats. Yes, the game does need more cats. Okay, so it is a better path now. Although, the cat is doing something. Okay, I guess he's just slow, but he's floating along. Okay, so I think we need to discourage using the, what if there was a secret item that turned everyone into cats? The cat is just chill. The cat... Oh, Argor! Nice to see ya! Welcome to the stream. Seen you on GP, but first time seeing you on stream. Pretty cool. Nice to have you. Alright. He's floating along. But yeah, so he's making his way. I don't know. I'm just asking questions, Ollie. I'm just asking questions. I don't know what you're implying. YouTube is a bit wonk for me. I mostly use Twitch, Lamau. Yeah, I don't know. I just used YouTube because I had a YouTube account and I already had a channel. So Luis needs more shoes. Perhaps there needs to be a quest where you can get shoes. Maybe I will need to add that. He's gonna get his feet torn up on the rocks. Probably. Maybe he's just mega calloused. Maybe that. Maybe that. little bit of a reflection bug there, you can see. It's actually a occlusion culling bug. Occlusion culling doesn't work 100% for reflections. So actually, if you see, if I go back here, you can see that bug. Hopefully. Where did the bug go? Oh, there we go. See? Look, the reflection just disappeared. If I turn that off. Check files for pages from the lesser key of Sullivan. Oopsies. So let's... Yeah, so you can see that if I turn off occlusion culling, the bug goes away. But I would very much prefer to have occlusion culling be on. Okay, there we go. Everybody is now united in our little pirate town. Although, it did not seem... Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know why. It didn't seem to trigger the house, but that's because the save file happened before the save file didn't set the trigger that made the house. So that's why there's no extra hut. But whatever. Okay. So. Everything's going well for these guys. The cat really needs some, Okay, why don't we do that? Let's see what we can do with the cat. And give the pirates some rum. Yes, we will have rum of some kind, Paul. You're very set on the rum. All right, so let's see what we can do about the cat in our last little while here. All right, cat. Uh-oh. I guess I'll allow execution. The cat looks like they had too much rum. Rum is important. It's true. Alright, so... This rig I made using Rigify. I'm not 100% happy with Rigify, but, you know, it works. I find it makes a rig that is too complicated. Need limes for grog, too. Looks like the cat already had some rum. Yes, yes, he did. I think he did. Yeah, he's falling over. Okay, so we need to give the cat some animations. Right now, they just have idle. I need to look at what the list of animations is. I don't think we're going to be able to do all of them, but... Oh, God, this is... We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Character animation.cpp. Oopsies. Okay, so walk forward, that's animation 4. The cat is the reason why the pirates don't have rum, because the cat drank all the rum. Obviously. Why is the rum gone? Because of the cat. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new action here. Actually, all these action... Wait. There's idle. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's turn this animation to the walk animation. Let's hide this little cat picture. Let's see how well I can do this. Alright, so let's go into pose mode, I guess? Pose mode. So this is frame 1. So this is something I'm not super good at, but... So frame 1 is the... Oh, this is sitting down. But... Let's... Frame 1 should be the same as the last frame. So... Wait, why is that? Oh, okay, because I need to add all of them. Oh, this is a whole animation. Let's not mess with this one. Let's leave this one as is. Okay, so save that. Duplicate this one, and this is going to be called walk. We're going to delete all these keyframes. Then we're going to select pose, clear transform all. That'll set us back to the rest pose. And then in the middle, Oh god, this is probably gonna be so bad. He's got like... I need to look at cat video of cat walking so I can... Okay, no. We have to turn off. Actually, we do not want mirroring. So... Pose, clear transform, location. Okay. So... alternately, the two legs should be up, I think. Is that kind of how? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to make that on frame 12. Gonna copy that. And then I'm going to paste that flipped. And now it's going to do the other bone. So now if we... What happens here? Okay, this is a terrible walk animation. So here we actually need to clear these two and then copy this one again. Any teetotalers in the stream? I don't know. The cat should have 3 joints in the front leg. I think they do. This is the, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3 here. It's based on the rig. Like, look, if we have... I'm gonna turn this off for a second. So... Oh, that's not... What? Am I not hitting the right... Okay, well, I can't... Oh, because we're in FK mode. See, look, it's... We got joints. We got all the joints you need, I think. It looks like a cat. Anyway, I think the rig for this is too complicated, but... I apparently don't know how to do a cat walking animation. I guess it should be shorter. Should be like maybe 40. Oh yeah, it's only the back leg and the foot. Yeah. Yeah, you have cats. You should know. Okay, I guess I need to follow the whole thing here. So, we need to do contact here. So, actually, that's not what I meant to do. Here. And then... sorry. Let's... So... Okay, see... Okay, this is... Now we're starting to get somewhere. So, I need to copy this guy. And then, after the same amount of time... we need to... paste flipped. Oh, that's not the right keyframe. Okay, so copy. Paste flipped. Okay, cool. Yeah, but her front is pretty long and it moves quite a bit through the stride. Okay. Okay, so we're starting to get somewhere with the back leg, I think. I think this needs to be moved over. And I think this can be moved up. Oh, why is that? Okay, so 1 up to here, and then down. And then it gets... Oh, I see why. Okay, so I guess we just need to evenly space these out. More or less. So... let's bring that down to 30 seconds. Sorry, 30 frames, which is 1 second. The front shoulder needs to go through a much larger range of motion. Yeah, probably. I'm just working on the back legs for now. I know the motion of a cat is probably more complicated, but this is going to be like a, I guess, a placeholder for now. But I think I need to probably work a lot more. So. Now, in this, I can bring this guy here, maybe. And then copy, paste flipped. Why is he... Okay, let's look at this. Let's show only these. Pull up a video. The stream needs it. All right, let's see. I guess we'll have to look at a cat walking. Okay. Cat walking. Okay. Here we go. I mean, this is actually probably a good reference. Yeah, you can all see my cursed YouTube suggestions for Frank Zappa music. Actually, I should probably just pause this video and literally use one of these frames. Anyway, I actually think we're probably... There's not enough time in stream probably to finish doing this cat animation, so I'm just gonna save this, but let's get back to the game. And we can kill the here we go. So we did quite a bit of quest stuff today, I think. Let's just want to show off a view that I thought looked pretty good, because you know how I tweaked the whole thing and I moved the fort and stuff. Let's get our sword, and then actually we should get the spyglass, because then I can look at things. So get our little guy there. One. There we go. We can talk to Vinny. Okay, he's gonna go get the spyglass. He'll be right back. One moment. He's on his way back. He'll be here soon. His music comes on. He's got the spyglass. Cool. Cool. So now, I think if we yeah, go over here. We got our little guy here, so we got the fire, so we know where to go, but we're not going there. I'm going to pull out my spyglass using the 2 key here. And there used to be a big fort here, but now, I think, we just kind of follow this path, and it's going to open it up into, like, sort of a little grassland. And I just think there's a lot you can look at, and I think I did a good job on it, at least. So yeah, literally just between these two hills, we open up onto this area here, and we got dude flying around. We got some tower. We got jungle. We can see our big guy. You can see the tower, and if we look over here too, we can see there's a little hut, which could be involved in something later. And if we keep walking, like, there's all sorts of fun stuff. There's a waterfall over there. I just think the island is starting to feel alive. The island is starting to feel alive. Anyway, with that, I will note that it is now 4 o'clock. I gotta end stream for today. I gotta go. But I will let you guys all know, do not forget, below this video, you can like and subscribe. Please do that. Lets YouTube know that you like this content, you want to see more of it. Also, link to the Discord. If you want to join my Discord server, it's really great. We can talk about the game. You can even play the game if you are if you ask for it. You can sign up for video notifications if you have the Discord app. That'll ping you when a new video is live if you sign up for notifications. And last thing, and arguably most important, if you have not wishlisted the game on Steam, there's a link below this video. You can wishlist it there. Is that a dragon? No, it's a big bird. But anyway, sorry. I need to finish my like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Steam, wishlist, don't forget down below. That's really helpful. That's the most helpful thing to me you can do to support the game, is wishlist the game on Steam. And don't forget to join the Discord as well, also below this video. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We had a super fun stream today, and I will see you guys all next week. Goodbye, and I'll leave you with the Ziz here. Yeah, all right. Bye, guys. I'll see you next week.